Now.
I was gonna say Lesh, but then
pushing into Frank. If the lane was stuck on the top side, then that would cause a much bigger problem for Frank. But as the levels keep coming in, it's gonna get harder. Frank 7, 8.
We see that.
9.
There's the clap.
Dead.
Swipes all stack up, and they might even be able to catch out Moose here. There's another Earth Spike ready for Axel. So not going to give chase. He's too low and too afraid. Oh, he's given up on the creep wave. Now he wants to go back in. No, the Moose is out of mana, out of spells. Give the final touch to Angel for the...
No, you just throw it out. Doesn't really matter if it goes on cooldown at this stage in the game. But dying for it afterwards, that feels a little bad. And KXY is not done.
Yeah, he's going for this Dark Willow, who did take that double damage rune. Moose sitting at a decent amount of HP. Now Leo Star with a coil. Invoker and Earth Spirit caught up in it. Frank's here, but with no Ravage, just down to this Anchor Smash and Gush to try and bring down that Earth Spirit, and no reveal. Means KXY, Ghost walks back to his side. They might find this Invoker, you know?
Yep.
Let's have a look.
He's
reveal.
Gonna be it.
They have dust on the Dark Willow.
It's gonna ravage
There's the
him.
TP from the puck. Blink Ravage. There's the dust. They catch out KXY. Obliterate him and then turn this into a tier 1. That mid lane. Halberd is queued up, so yeah, still not going for, Hood or Mech or anything like that. Rolled upon by the Earth Spirit. EMP's there with a 2-man Earth Spike, catching the Phoenix, in fact. Looks like Frank will walk it off as the Phoenix just hands his life over to the Dire team. Well, that mid tier 1 is defended as Leo Star dives to Angel down bottom lane. They do have Blink Ravage. They've smoked across towards the pit. Axel's going to block them out. The scan is there. Focusing them forward with the Haunt into the pit. The Age is claimed up by Angel. Spectre still trying to chase them back, and a good Ravage Supernova onto 4 of them with a Terrorize. The perfect execution of the team fight, but they've not killed anyone off just yet. The damage is still lacking. MNZ down. Angel with the Aegis and the Enrage moves forward onto Frank. DD, Ursa, say what you want, but this man is shredding through the Radiant team. Thunder Predator falling apart at the seams while Michael chases MJZ. Angel with another blink in a second could chase for more, and Thunder Predator just completely on the run. Leo Star still gonna chip away. Coil up the Lash.
Haunt ready.
Blink in with Frank, and there is the Haunt. Mariano. Ground, they know someone was just there a second ago. It's Frank's Tidehunter. Blink in, the Kraken Shell popping, but the Finger of Death doesn't care about that. Tide dead for 40, and MNZ getting rolled on. The 2-man coil onto Ursa and Lesh, holding this Infamous side back a little bit, but Angel's BKB gets him on top of the Phoenix, shreds through. But that's pretty deep in that top jungle.
Yeah.
They'll see the mid as the jump is there. Ravage is huge from Frank. The meteor drop with a Supernova there, killing off Axel immediately. The egg is going to land, and Infamous buy back Earth Spirit. They've lost out that Lion. A roll back in as Mariana turns with the help of Angel, battling into Minos. Spectre stunned up, chain controlled with a roll. Can't move, can't dagger, and the blade mail's on cooldown, so can't do any damage either. Angel beyond godlike, looking towards Frank now. Chase the Tidehunter down with a blink, and these Fury Swipes stacking up. It is a massive fight for Infamous, even with that execution. Lion and Ursa were there ready and waiting for him. As down bottom lane, he yules up onto the Earth Spirit, and a TP in from Leo Style will allow the bedlam of this Dark Willow to go, but that 2-man Earth Spike, and in comes Leshrac. They burst through the Earth Spirit now, but will they lose someone in the trade? Moose slipping into the trees. They've spotted him. The Sunstrike now going to give it a little bit more vision for the right clicks to come from the rest of them.
Jeez. Okay, Ursa's about to double up on Spectre.
Right. Bugger off. This hero has to be banned every game. Angel, Ursa, not allowed. Illegal move. Do get the Ravage and the Sunray onto that Supernova, but Angel just clicks it down. A Bedlam going from the Dark Willow, but stuck inside of that Split Earth, and with that Meteors coming down. Predator with no Ravage for 25. They don't have that big teamfight ulti they would need to try and swing it, and look at Axel. He's found yet another opening. He TP's top, he hexes, he stuns, he sets up for the Earth Spirit to roll and kick back. They need some kind of core hero here, though, as Angel is actually elsewhere in the base 1v5ing, or 1v4ing. Oh, Spectre, meatballed. And that's going to be the end of Minos in top lane with no buyback available.
Well, Gary, it's safe to say that Thunder Predator had no idea how good Ursa was.
Yeah, I think the question has been answered about about that drafting situation where you pick Tide and you let Ursa just be grabbed up. Don't think it'll be happening again, because there's Blink, Clap, Abyssal Blade, Leo Style dead yet again, and Thunder Predator still with no buybacks. Just call the GG, they know it's over. Game 1 to Infamous. Nice Sunstrike and Tower. Look at him. He's diving fountain. Angel doesn't even die.
He slapping down kids. That's basically giving him Spirit Breaker in pocket. Like, it kind of wants to join in on some of the ulti.
11-1 charges. There's just no touching that Death Prophet. Axel's
that was a Rolling Thunder, Gary, and they did nothing to it. So
literally.
This was my concern.
Maybe they can kill the Grim. They're trying to get there with a swashbuckle. The Phantom Brace flies back. The tree will connect and kill as DP Exorcism there. Leostyle jumped in aggressively as they do avalanche Mariana with a supernova. He's got wand and snaps the coil though. Good toss back. Beautifully done by the Tiny. I mean, his Invoker was very quick with his BKB as well. I guess it's a style he wants to play, knowing that Angel is the super hard carry, and in the mid lane, KXY playing much more selflessly. Moo's going to roll in towards Michael with that charge, and all the way in from Leostyle. Soulbind from Axel, not going to work out too well for him as he's swashbuckled on, and a double kill gathered up with a DD puck. A good boat, crashing in, dodged by the phase shift. So many dodges and jumps and disengages. Displacement abilities galore for both of the Frank and Moose.
They got Soulbind ready.
Charging onto Michael. Soulbind there, onto the puck, catching, and there's the Phantom's Embrace, silencing Leostyle. The focus with the boat onto the puck, bursting it down, and Leostyle's dead. Supernova with the Rolling Thunder trying to extend this fight, but they've dodged away. Big teamfight ultis, not going to accomplish anything for them, and now the dive, counteracted by the X-Mark, just in time by KXY. Thinking about the Torrent, chucks it to one side, and MJZ jukes down into a double kill for Mariano.
This resist is insane though, against his X-Mark. It's actually so triggering if you play Kunkka.
Yeah, good luck up against that. Good Yules misses the silence on that Pango though, but a Soulbind and an Inkswell with a roll in. They've got the silence on Leostyle, and Frank dies with him. 11-7. Infamous going to break back up into their own jungle. Okay, Tiny and Phoenix have both. Or have they? MJZ has actually gone to try and kill off a creep wave. No dive. Looks like the Phoenix is going to try and Sunray TP up onto the high ground. Not working out for him. And an Essence Ring, don't forget. He's actually going to survive. X-Mark Torrent. Pango's the one that will die. Silenced up, chain disabled, rolled upon by Michael. Taken out by the unstoppable Mariano, who is ink-swelled and moving forward for the Phoenix. Yule Scepter and, well, Silence on cooldown, the roll in the Phantom's Embrace. X-Mark back in, MJZ dying, and MNZ is chased down by the Morphling. There's the charge in onto the Morph. MNZ will...
Like, they're managing to continue to delay this game. I mean, Tiny is playing under a bunch of vision, though. Like, he must know there's wards here.
He just took the outpost.
Been playing down here for a while.
He absolutely has to know. He's going to try and take down Earth Spirit. Michael just gets slapped by the Tiny. Plus 39 armor on Minos, so the Ghost actually doesn't do that much damage, and he's killed them off. 3 heroes down, the Kunkka's fallen. Morphling with the BKB going, has to waveform back away. It's worn off, and the chase in from Thunder Predator. Swashbuckling aggressively, he's turned into the puck, trying to jaunt to the orb, away from Tiny, and the puck, he'll go. But the Death Prophet, Exo, it's been popped here, trying to force a fight. Morphling. Can't get in on this. The Tiny just whacking them all down. Morphling's there. He's still in puck form. He's been tossed and killed.
Wow. There it is, Gary. That's the comeback.
No, shut up, Garrett. Double damage on Tiny, though. Minos given the bottle as well. Oh, it's going to be monstrous, isn't it? They silence the Spirit Breaker, but they don't know what's coming up that hill. Minos with a Tiny whacks through. He just popped. Morphling stands his ground. He's bringing down the Tiny. Minos pops a Satanic, gets back up a decent amount, but he's still being focused down. He's healing. Minos stands his ground, but Morphling's on him. Taking the Tiny down. 2-for-1 trade, and Infamous, they've got to run. They can't stick around now. Who's orange? It's Frank. It's Pango. Stuck in the middle of 4 of them. I could barely see the hero with all the ghosts around him. And Morphling has MJZ's number 2. There's no dive. And the Skadi Slow will secure 4 heroes in a row.
Very nice. I mean, that started with the... They're going to try and hold them in here, though. Milirax is still alive, too.
This is scary. Rolling Thunder in towards Kunkka. Morphling waveforms away. Puck has no coil, though. He spent it top. So they don't have that ability to hold him in place. It is just going to be the Rolling Thunder. Torrent thrown out. Angel being shredded. The Spirit Vessel.
He didn't BKB. A week later.
And it's still kind of locked into your muscle memory. But this smoke coming out from Infamous is huge. Let's see who they can find as the Avalanche stops the Kunkka from approaching. But there's the jump onto the Morphling.
Grim is
catching a Phoenix. Down they go, and Grimstroke traded, sure, but the Morphling's there, focusing Tiny, bringing him down lower and lower. But he can turn the fight if he wants with a big coil from Leo style. They do trap them in place. Satanic ready, Avalanche turn, fight in, pushing Angel down to the low ground as a dive now with a Supernova on the high ground. Sunray in towards Minos, healing him up with a Satanic, and Michael falls. That's a massive one for Thunder Predator, bringing them all down, and Morphling, he's charging. They should be able to find him with a jump in, and the Yule's there. They catch out Angel, and Morphling is annihilated. A double kill for Leo style. They've got Tiny he's got a double damage rune. Go on, have a go, have a pop at the Tiny with Aegis DD. Go on, Mariano, yeah, give it a shot. Minos, with the help of Leo Style, going to get straight on top of the DP. The BKB there on the two-man coil. Leo in on top of the Kunkka Grim and the Death Prophet as Michael rolls into the back. The Morphling, what's he up to? Focusing the Phoenix. Rolling Thunder, though, going to destroy the battle as Axel trays back for Phoenix. Tiny being used into the air. The Death Prophet, no Exo for 8 more seconds. And Morphling's been shoved out of the fight. He's been bullied now by the Tiny. He doesn't have that DD running anymore, but he's got enough damage just to whack through the Warboy. 2 minutes without him as a dieback on Angel. DP's Ghost are finally flowing, but Minos, he's taken down the Ghost Lady. Throws a tree at her, and a double kill comes. GG's called, and we're going to game 3 yet again today.
Told you, Gary. Told you. You just had
to buy a lot of time for his items.
Mars in a 3 void.
Yeah.
Mid void.
Mid lane into the side lanes. Looking to keep that pressure going as top lane. And they do see Mariano, but he's dipped away. And again, Minos dropping pretty low on the HP front, having to battle with Michael's right clicks. Doesn't have blink up. I'll focus on MJZ instead. Shadow Realm at the ready. Might be able to finish him off if they can just move into the tree line and find him, but he's pushed him out with the God's Rebuke. Even thinking about the spear, but he doesn't have mana for it. Burrow Strike misses, but MJZ still found. As Mariano very nearly dying to tower, he's gonna fall. Trade doesn't seem worth it.
Yeah.
Moose. Smoke in from the 2 Radiant supports. They've got tons of disables and the spin to bypass that Earth Spike, but he's been roared up and MJZ's here. Angel being focused down. Down goes the Juggernaut. Axel's also going to get chased by the double boars. He disarms one of them. But he's still slowed down enough. The final touch. Where is it? He can't get the kill. Frank and MJZ onto Michael. Curse Crown to stun him, and a boar into the tree line. It's going to scout the Dark Willow, but she's got another Shadow Realm or a Bramble Maze even. Try and get her out of this, but speared up against a tree, and Michael loses the streak. Are still, in fact, positioned very nicely to contest this. Arena at the ready. Terrorize Fake Pump. There's the Epi. Misses the Burrow, though. Gets a good Sandstorm down still, and a Terrorize to try and push them back. Roshan nowhere near dead, though. Juggernaut going to spin through, but the Finger of Death kills off Mariano. And now in a 5 versus 4, if Antimage wants to join in here, they could try and snipe and contest this Roshan. It's about to drop, stunning the Huskar. Roshan's falling, Aegis picked up by the Huskar. They get it. Radiant kill and claim. The Roshan kill and the goodies that go along with it. As Moose are making it through those drums charges quickly. Okay, who's this? Mars. MJZ.
That's
finally Infamous are going to get a kill. Position 5 Mars for KXY, but you just look at this map. 4 heroes from the Radiant.
Pick off, but it's good once you get it to just be able to silence up the Oracle and other heroes.
Yeah, focus Oracle, focus Willow.
Is he dead?
Get rooted and caught in the mid lane though. Michael and Angel pairing up to find him.
Oh no, the TP has been cancelled from Huskar. He's been caught out.
And the Voice Spirit's going to find him here. No, he pops his BKB. Battles MJZ. Okay. He's still got a halberd, but he's been roared up now. He gets the armor off, but they've surrounded him. Huskar's down. Oracle couldn't get the save either. He's walked into his own death. Back, you're going to lose your base. Huskar? They don't have False Promise. Don't forget that. There is no save here, and with this Mars Arena catching the Sanking inside, the AM just going wild on them. Minos is a one-man show at this point. The single carry Anti-Mage is slaughtering them. Lion down. But the rest of the class by Thunder Predator and how to play the map and force their opponents into these really awkward spots. MJZ holds that high ground, breaks a smoke. They all come down on him, but Mariano roared now, and Leo Star's there, forcing the False Promise and the BKB onto KXY. Juggernaut, Angel, focusing Minos. He's got a BKB on the Anti-Mage, though. He's just going to bash and whack into the Huskar, who does jump into the back lines. Moose being focused, but they've lost so much. The buyback on the Mars going to come through. Now in onto the Moose Lion. Self-yules by the Shadow Realm. Dark Willow, and the spear back,
means
but
he's
this Juggernaut
dying.
spinning, and
means
he's
he's dead.
dying. They found
They got him.
Minos. The Juggernaut's gone. They get the big ticket kill, and Leo Style, he's got to jump in on Beastmaster. Long range life break. Oh god, straight onto him, and he BKBs up as the Anti-Mage does blink forward. BKBs himself, another life break from KX1.
where's
He's
the
bashed and
Oracle?
stunned. He can't deal with a BKB.
An Assault Crest on him. He's gonna be very happy. AM can lose twice the health though from a life break here.
There's the jump in, very deep. The Mars ulti comes through, and they have feared the
Get the Lion
AM.
first.
False promises there. They've killed off Moses Lion, focusing on the Anti-Mage now, but he's pretty damn tanky. Stunning him, disabling Shaw. First life down. But he's got the BKB and the cheese when he comes back up. Still in a 5v4 inside this Radiant base, though, as Leo Style dives into the back, looking for the Oracle, trying to hunt him down, but the big cleaves! The Juggernaut slices through them as the AM blinks back, but in comes the spin. Juggernaut, he's able to do a lot of damage. The Yules into the air, they have the disables, the Fortune Sense, going to catch the Anti-Mage, and now a Burst Strike. The stuns, the bashes, they've got him! Minos down!
Goodness. This Rapier Juggernaut, he might have to here.
Lion makes the jump, AM buys back. They want this Rapier. Try and catch the Jug. Mana Drain there. Taunted up by the Remnant. Catching and bashing. Taking down
Like
Angel
that.
with the Mana Void. And there's the Rapier for your Anti-Mage. Yules into the air onto the Mars, but Leo Style, he's hunting, diving for the Shadow Realm Michael. Dark Willow, hexed and killed. Both Radiant heroes have buyback, but they've lost their Rapier, and their base is in disarray. There are creeps killing your tier 4s while the Oracle's slain. No buyback on him for a minute. I see it. He brings out a Spell Prism, so we're going to see a lot of life breaks. There's the Blink Burrow initiation. Life
Why not
break in, the
DM?
Lotus over the spear back.
he died so
KX1
fast.
obliterated. Oh, it's a disaster for your Huskar. Spinning forward, the Jug wants the Lion. He's Ghost Sceptered up. That's a lot of damage from that big old spinner Jug who blinks back. The BKB force onto Minos. A Yules and maybe a Spear here catching the Dark Willow, but they get the buildings. Mega Creeps are coming. And now the Radiant in an awful spot as they'll lose the Willow with no buyback on her or the Huskar. Your tier 4s, they are open. And it looks like Thunder Predator going to close out the series. 41 minutes in, a final fight, one last chance. Blink Burrow in, Juggernaut Omni Slash into the creep wave though, and AM has already killed off your throne. He turns and fights Angel. GG's called, and the series ends with Thunder Predator taking what's rightfully theirs, their victory.
The two top dogs, obviously.